Hello YouTubers, welcome back to GQ Auto Diagnostics and Repair here, where my job is to save you money. This morning I'm working on a 2005 Ford Ranger with a 2.3 liters 4-cylinder automatic, 2-wheel drive, and we're going to bring you along how to replace the drum brakes or the brake shoes or your rear brakes, however you would like to call them. Okay, this procedure many times is quite intimidating for a lot of people. However, if you follow along this video, I will do my best to show you the way that I do it, and I believe that's very easy. Anybody can do it as long as you follow step by step each of my what I'm going to show you. Okay, so don't let all these springs here intimidate you, because it's very easy. Okay, you just got to find the best way to do it. Okay, a couple things. This component for the self-adjustment bolt is broken, so we're gonna replace all the stuff. Obviously this shoe is very close to minimum thickness right now, so we're gonna replace the whole 9 yards. And the wheel cylinder also, it is leaking both sides, so right now I'm gonna show you one side. Okay, first things first, you're gonna need one of this. Okay, some ones that look a little bit different. This ones, they are designed to remove the locking caps for there, so it goes and fit nice there. You twist and you press in and twist and you release this so you can remove that spring, so we'll free out this shoe. Now, however, we're gonna start from the top. Okay, this is the tool. If you don't have this tool, you can actually use this. Okay, pliers. So you press there and push in and twist, and you should be able to get it, remove. However, my advice to you, just invest in tool. This one you can get in a Harbor Freight or your auto parts store. It's very affordable and it will help you to make your job easier. The next thing that you're gonna use is this tool. This tool, if you've never seen it, well, hello. This is a multi-purpose tool. You got 1, 2, 3 different tools in one. So I will show you how to do it. Okay, step number 1. You're gonna use this end. I'm gonna press it there. You're gonna see it right. Let me press the camera. Turn. Now I'm going to pull and done. Okay. So now, one thing you can do, grab the tool, how you do it, the spring and the position that you took it. Now, if you're very new on this, I strongly suggest take a picture. Take a picture, different angles, top, bottom, side, all the way from the back, so that way you have a reference point in case you forget. It's always a good practice. So now we're gonna use the tool again. We're gonna remove the second one here. This one, I have to push it into the tool. For now, there you go. Right there. Next, I almost forgot to tell you, wear safety goggles. Very important, just in case. This goes first, then it goes all the other ones next. Okay, great. So now remove this one. This one goes right here. Goes like that. Perfect. Okay. Next, this goes like this. Okay. Now I'm going to go on this side. So I'm going to use the tool. I'm trying to get you a better angle. I'm going to use my finger to hold the pin from the back of the backing plate. This pin, so that with the pin, we'll show you in a minute, it doesn't spin together when I'm trying to remove that locking cap. Now this open here is going to help you to see right through it, so you can know how much you have to give. There it is. Now sometimes It's easy when you press in with the back hand, turn that locking pin, so you can just remove it, okay, from that position, like this. See, it goes like, sorry, it's like this, twist, a quarter turn, and you're there. Now move this. Now remove this thing. Remember how it goes. It goes like this in this vehicle, right? This little bump here is to keep it away from the backing plate, right? I'm not gonna get too detailed into this, so just remember how you took it off. Now the next part, you don't have to worry about this right here. Okay, try to pull this spring out. You're not gonna need to do that right now. So I'm gonna show you how to do it. So you're just going to pull this thing, pull it like this, and this thing comes apart by itself. See? Easy. That goes on the front. Now you remove this. You can see where this spring goes. Okay. Okay, so this one goes towards the back of the shoe, so you're gonna go like this, spin it. Okay, so like that. So that will lock it in place, and you just pull and put this on the front one. That goes on the bottom. Now this is easy. Now you remove this adjustment, self-adjustment bolt, or screw, a star wheel, whatever they call it. Everybody call it different. So again, goes there on the bottom. Now, very, very important. This is a left side and a right side. Do not mix and match these ones. If you put this side on the other side, instead of adjusting your shoes, it's gonna remove the adjustment out of your shoes, and your pedal is gonna travel low. So do not mix and match this two. Don't put them together. Keep whatever you take from this side, keep it on this side, and same thing from the right side. Do not match them. Okay. Next, I'm gonna remove this part. This one is a little bit. Somebody grind this thing here. It looks like it was grind, but maybe that's the way it was. I will find out, because this is actually part of the kit. I'm gonna put a new self-adjustment kit with the cable cam. Put it there. But one of the points that breaks here is this little nipple sticking out right there, or this little piece of metal. People don't, when they put this like this part, it comes undone from the hole on the shoe and wears out, and this is no line up anymore, and the cable gets damaged or not tensioning right. All right, last thing. See? That's how you do it. Okay. Gotta get some pliers and some and screwdriver here. So this is gonna go here. Okay, so you can just go ahead and twist. Hopefully I can give you a good angle. So the bigger the flat of the screwdriver head is better, so you can just align it here. Now you go here and you can remove it sometimes, and it's just a thicker screwdriver. See if this one does it. I'm gonna adjust the camera.
Hey Glenn,
Yeah.
would you like your water?
Yes, please. So you see, I opened it up right there. Give me 1 second. And now we can do this and pull it, or I can use this. Comes out. Okay, so now leave this alone. So that's how you remove it. Next thing that I want to do here, I'm going to remove the wheel cylinder. I got the new wheel cylinders, but I got to clean this area first because
Oh, it feels very cool out here.
okay, so you don't have to do anything here. Okay, so next thing we're gonna use some brake cleaner. Again, I'm not getting a sponsor by anybody. I'm just showing what I'm using, and put something to collect all the residual. You don't want to breathe all the dust. Do not use compressed air to blow this dust out of here, because that goes into your lung, and that potentially could cause some damage your lungs and your health. So be smart about it. So this, I don't really care that the boots get soaked with brake cleaner, because we're gonna put a new wheel cylinders. So that's it. And the way you find out when the wheel cylinders are leaking, you use a thin screwdriver. You go here right behind and you pull that boot, and if you see wet, anything dripping, you might see here, okay, right there, that's a sign that the wheel cylinder is weak. It's better to replace it. So don't gamble, because if you put new components and the wheel cylinder is leaking, eventually start leaking, it's gonna, that brake fluid is gonna get into all your shoes, and you're gonna have to replace the brake shoes again, just by no replacing a $20 part if that's the case. All right, so right now here is a mosquito there. And if one of these wheel cylinders is leaking, it's better to replace both of them. Okay, if you got the money, just do it right, do it once. You don't have to do it twice. Don't be that technician or that customer that tried to save $5 and then that I spent an hour redoing the job because trying to save $5. Do it once. Once I read, or somebody told me, I can't remember exactly how, but I thought that was very good. Saying, you know, some people say it's never enough time to do it right, but it's always enough time to do it twice. So don't be that person. Do it right the first time and get done with it. All right, so this, it doesn't have to be like super shiny and clean like that. It doesn't. All right, so here, now what we need to do, we just need to remove all the extra oil and grease, whatever. Right there. So always look there. I got a drive there, right here when you have a drive axle or differential. I'm sorry, differential. That seal doesn't have oil. Okay, if you start to leak oil, that oil is going to splash all the way around, and it's going to leak into your brakes, and again, it's going to get everything undone. All right, next thing, really quick. You see here we have a little bit of wear. It should look like this. It should look like this. Okay, even. So if he is like a deep groove, you should replace the backing plate. Why? Because the shoe, the metal is going to bind, it's going to stuck there, and not going to allow your brakes to work properly. So this is not very bad at all. I will take a picture and show it to the customer and see what they want to do. Okay. All right, so next, before you start to put all your brakes right here, you have to put a little bit of brake lubrication. Okay, you can get this on the auto parts store. It's a little bit. You don't have to go and do a bunch of extra, because eventually with the heat that can run, and some mosquito there. I really wanna get my blood or something. Anyhow, you want a tiny small film, so that way the brake, it doesn't make noise, because it's metal to metal, there's no lubrication, but it's very, very tiny film. Okay, you don't want to put too much of it. All right. Okay, so to remove the wheel cylinder, we're gonna need on this vehicle 11mm wrench. I'm gonna use one of these ones. So pay attention here that when you do this, the line doesn't spin with the nut. If he does, stop and put some WD-40 there. Other way, that brake line is going to twist and break, and you don't want that. You don't want to make more work for you and potentially increase the bill for the customer or whatever. So take your time, pay attention, and you will be fine. You will be fine. You're going to remove this, and next you're going to remove the other two bolts. They are, I believe it 13mm or maybe half an inch. I don't remember correctly. So, oh, come on, man. Find out. It's half an inch actually. It's a little loose, but it should be okay. Same thing if it doesn't want to come loose. Really easy. Stop. Spray some WD-40 on this vehicle. You can see the threads there that might be able to spray some, you know, WD-40 or BB blaster, and you'll be fine. Done. That's how we do it, people. It's right there. Gotta get the new one. Okay. Let's see, this is the new wheel cylinder. And obviously when we do this, we gotta lead the brakes. So now we gotta check this, make sure that the length is the same. Everything looks the same so far. So this one's, they're transferred to the new one. Right there. Just like this. First, make sure you put the line first, then you do the bolts. Now, before you do, check that the threads are good. Sometimes I came across some wheel cylinders that after I install everything, the threads were damaged, and it was like a pain in the tail trying to line them up and trying to make it work. So do it now before it gets too much into it. Okay, what's going on here? Stop the video. Gotta line up the line correctly, because right now I can't see. I got the camera in front of me and I gotta go around it. Alright guys, so time to put everything together. So I put those two pins. Make sure those two pins, they're the same length that it came. The new ones are the same length of the old ones, so that way sometimes it can be a little bit shorter some kits, and you don't want to be struggling because you try to fit something that doesn't fit. Now make sure you grab this, the correct one. The long one goes to the back of the car, regardless which side of the car you're working on. The secondary goes to the back of the car. Also, many occasions, this one is thicker. Alright, so let's get to the repair. So this, you grab the lever for the parking brake. You grab your horseshoe lock pin. You put it there. Nice. Keep it nice and flush. Then you can get these pliers, grab them, and see if I can do it here, you know, and close them. There it is. Okay, nice and tight. It's no coming undone. Okay, so next you're gonna place this over there. Second, I gotta line up this thing here. There is. Now we gotta line up this with the hole. There you go. Right there. Okay. Now I'm gonna grab this spring cup, and we are going to position the head of the pin, the locking pin. We're gonna line them up like this. Right now it's vertical. I'm gonna put this thing here. We're gonna line them up so we can see that we know it is vertical. So that way you just go straight, and with the other hand you can turn the pin, and it's done. Right there, lock into place. You see? It's right there. Perfect. So next thing that we're gonna do here, we want to make sure this is all the way settled there. We're gonna add this. This is gonna go there for now. Then we grab the next spring. We match them. Both are the same. The curvature is the same. So we're gonna use this. So this spring gonna go right through the hole right there. Then we want to put this thing over there. Press it and keep it nice and tight. So you can see it right here. Easy. Okay. So you hold it. Now we're gonna grab this side of the tool. You see you have like a little groove there. That's what we're gonna use. So we're gonna go right through this spring. I'm gonna press this thing back, hold it. When I pull it, it's gonna slide, and done. Finito. Next, you have to double check that this guy, it didn't come away from the metal of the shoe. It's right there is nice and flush, so we're good. We don't have to have any problem. Next, okay, this part we're gonna hook it up later, no big deal. Now we're gonna put this thing together. This is the left side. Okay, there's an L there. Very good. Now we're gonna add this. So this goes first, like this. You're gonna press it in. This goes second. It's a big, you know, diameter hole, and slide into a narrow one. That's what I keep it in place, right there. Now we're gonna pull. For instance, we're gonna pull. Let me move stuff here so you guys can see better. Hopefully you guys can see better there. I'm gonna pull the bottom of the spring and lift it up, and it goes into place. That's it. So that keep it unlocked right there. Easy, no problemos. Now here, this side is done. Rear side, the secondary shoe is done. You don't have to worry about it. Now we're gonna grab the short shoe or the primary shoe. Okay. And we're gonna use this. Remember, when we remove this thing, this side is the one it hooks here. It goes like that. And we're gonna do this right here. Okay, this is gonna go right here. That's it. Now the next thing, let's see, this is gonna go, trying to find out how this go. Okay, very good. So this thing, it goes like this. All right, so we're gonna put this thing here all the way in. There it is. I'm gonna hold it there. Next, we're gonna keep it there. Now I have to switch hands because I have a bunch of stuff going on here. Try to keep the camera and give you guys a good angle. So a couple little things is going on here with me. And I have to put this thing back here. It's easy when I don't have a camera, but it's alright. Let's deal with it. This goes there. Now keep tension on the spring. You're gonna hook this thing here. I'm gonna turn it. Let it rest. And guess what? Look at that. It's holding by itself. That is the easy way to do it. People try to pull and do a bunch of extra stuff, and it's like, that's not cool, you know. So hopefully this video help you guys to get this thing, do some shoes, break shoes without any stress. You go this thing here, you line up the vertical, you repeat this. Now you can see it, you can install it. Let's see if we can get it in really quick. There it is. Perfect. This is right there. Nice. This is there. Everything is in place. So it's gonna move, it's gonna lock. It's great. Always make sure this, even if you don't put in a new one, the new one or the old one have to be all the way the small. Take all the adjustment away. That's what I was trying to say. Now next, the last part here. Well, it's not the last part because I got too excited about something here and I forgot something else. No big deal. No big deal. You can lift it by the hand, and now it's there. See, it's hooked up. It's hooked. Now what we're gonna do, we're gonna turn this here, and when we did give in some adjustment, that will tension this. There it is. It's tension already. Now one thing that I was forgetting about was this. Okay, I got too excited about it. So remember, this notch goes towards the inside. Now we're gonna put a new one here, and this goes like this, right here. apologize. I got too excited for my own good, and I almost forgot this. And I know I keep telling everybody how easy it is, but it is the truth. It's pretty easy. See? Done. Finito. Next, you got the big one. You grab this, you put it there. Same thing, same procedure. You do this. Go here. Now pull. And turn. Done. That's how you replace the rear shoes. Again, I'm talking, try to give you a better angle, so it take me a little longer. Usually this job would take me around 30 minutes to get it done. But now this is the way that I do it. I hope this helped you. Always start with the one you have the parking brake lever. Okay, you put those two things together, put that thing in place, you're done. You don't have to worry about messing around. Don't try to pull the shoes, then pull the springs, especially the ones on the bottom. Don't do that. Just follow the steps that I did. You will be fine every single time. No issues. Okay, so again, if you like the video, if you find any value so far in this video, I'd really appreciate it if you give it a thumb up, and really consider subscribing to the channel, because I will be uploading more videos so you can learn how to fix your own car, find the evidence, do the right diagnostic, but the most important, fix it right the first time and save money. Alright, so again, I'm gonna stop the video right here. You still need to, if you did the wheel cylinder, you need to bleed that. I don't know if I'm gonna show that part just yet. I just wanted to focus on how to do the shoes replacement and go over some key points. But again, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, give you a thumb up, leave your comments down below, and as usual, do your best, forget the rest. God bless, and I see you on the next video. Later.